Time for our second quarter. Let's see if the Broncos can capitalize in the red zone. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
We'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Nix, quick out wide, complete. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the 1st and goal.
That's good for Broncos. First down.
Shotgun snap to Nix. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the line. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. But I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as a quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
Nix from the gun. And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos parlay the interception into points. You always tell me, Brock, it is a whole different world here. Running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field to spread out a defense.
Oh, spot on, Katie. Some players, that's the world they thrive in. Finding windows where windows shouldn't exist and then being ready for the throw to arrive. It happens.
Oh, shouldn't have let that one go. It's intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Starks.
Those defenders, they're just as excited as the fans when the offense signals they're going for 2. It's a chance to directly keep points off the board. Really show some of that swagger that good defenses have.
Could have been 7 if they tried the point after, but instead, they only call on him to boot this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Lamar out of the pistol. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
1st and 10 at the 44.
On 1st down, Jackson. The left side is nabbed by Bateman. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
Rashad Bateman. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 43-yard line.
Middle.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap to Jackson.
Oh!
Left side by his running back. Oh, baby. Getting 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
At the 25-yard line.
Has him on the quick hitter. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore 1st.
Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Mitchell gets it from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
2nd and 10 at the Broncos' 11-yard line.
Now here's Lamar. Buys time, rolling right. And he scores. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get a late score and tie it before the half. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. And this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it too.
Okay, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
Marvin Mims now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock still running.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Throwing here, Nix. The throw finds Evan Ingram. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
On the play. And the Broncos first down. A gain of 13 yards.
Nix now on 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No look on his first look of the game. So 2nd down coming up. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
2nd down. Here's Nix again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock still running.
A loss of 8 yards. It's 3rd down.
3rd and long for Nix. Throwing the out route complete. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first. Offense to the line fast.
A gain of 11 yards. It's 4th down.
Looking to throw. He beams one deep right side. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here's R.J. Harvey on the return. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Completed over the middle. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Brought down back at the 27.
Nix. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
That was pretty cool right there. I mean, that is an underrated effort on that play from his target, hustling and bustling his way to make sure he was in the neighborhood of that throw. So the Zebras, well, they couldn't penalize the throwaway.
It's a 3rd down give to Harvey. Really not developing as they had hoped. So that's a loss of yardage. Brock, 4th down coming up. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Back to throw it. Gets it downfield on target to Sutton. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47.
That's good for Broncos. First down.
Shotgun handoff to Harvey. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith.
It's a gain of 7.
Second down, give to Harvey. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Offense in the hurry up here.
No, that's turkey over there. If you ain't eat.
Staying on the ground here with Harvey. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
You gotta go night-night if you don't stop
Trying
pouting.
to get set.
And the Broncos first down. It's a gain of 6. First down, Denver.
Nix with it on first. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up first and goal. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 31 yards. That's another Broncos first down. First and goal, Denver.
Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take the lead right away in half number 2. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up first and 10. Now it's Lamar. Dumps it off to his running back. It's a small gain up to the 38. P.J. Locke getting there for the stop. Second down now. They need 7.
Second and 7 at the 38-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Oh, I missed him. That's me.
And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
Gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
Looking to throw. Pass complete. Screen flag. First down and more past the 40.
It's a good
He's
play.
gonna get this down inside the 30 before he's
Little
driven
darling.
out. That's a 26-yard gain on 4th down, partner. Talk about a huge play there to extend this drive.
First down.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Lamar throwing again. He had it for a moment, but a
There,
great
nigga.
defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
A give to Mitchell, running left. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Jackson now on 3rd. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's making a bid for it. And
Oh,
out
my
he goes
God.
on the final play of the quarter. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Go. Alpha, sit on. 180. 180. Alpha.
Play fake. Jackson. Buying some time left. Oh, he's keeping it again. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And he even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And dose of the hurry up here.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up third down.
He's back to throw. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
Yeah, this defense is seeing a vulnerable offense right now, an offense that can't protect itself. First and foremost, before you do anything else, you got to make sure you account for everybody. And right now, this defender, well, he's taking this game over.
They kick the running back in motion. Desperation time here on fourth. Forced out to his right. And they don't get the catch they need there. And was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
It is a bright, sunshiny day here in the desert Southwest, and the temperature comfortable enough that they said, hey, let's open the roof. That's what they've done here at State Farm Stadium, just west of downtown Phoenix.
Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Arizona Cardinals. The kicker, Chad Ryland, has this one teed up. And off we go on EA Sports.
You got 2 minutes.
And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Already here, they'll audible to something else. Right to the air goes Nix. Over the middle, complete. That's Sutton. From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
And now they'll shift things around.
At the 39-yard line.
Now the Central Florida product, it's R.J. Harvey.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for our Broncos. First down. A gain of 7. First down, Broncos.
On first down, back to Harvey.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 46-yard line.
He'll find Sutton on the right side, complete. Down the sideline he goes.
And he's going to get it 10-yard line. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Now here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. First and goal. Working out of the gun is Nix. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Harvey. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
A gain of 7 brings up second and goal at the 3-yard line.
To throw, here's Nix. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You know?
Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
That's good. Broncos first down. 24-yard gain on the play. And the Broncos first down.
Captain.
Nix to the air. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Ah, come on, man. This niggas is doing goofy stuff, dog. Like, the nigga is pausing the game, my nigga. Oh, man, I get too many pauses, dog. Messing up rhythms. Get 1 pause a game, dog. If you can't play, why are you on the game? You get the 1 pause. You got probably you don't need to be playing the game anyway.
It's a stadium so big you can easily spot it flying into Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. Up next, it's our main event between the Denver Broncos and the Dallas Cowboys. Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey after the kick. And off we go from Dallas. Marvin Mims now to return it. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
Marvin Mims on the return. The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard
let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First give of the game here to the rookie out of UCF. Pretty good start here for him. 6 yards on that opening play. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. Offense in a hurry-up here.
23 yards. And the Broncos first down. It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Denver.
Next, quick out wide, complete. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. Working quickly here.
Out of bounds at the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. This is Sutton working the right side.
That's scary.
And he pushes this down to the 22-yard
Hey,
line.
dog, this is like a scary
Offense
play.
up to the line fast.
That's good. Broncos first down.
Scary play, nigga.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
1st and 10, it's Harvey. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone. Offense to the line fast.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Nix looking to throw. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
A gain of 12.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's another Broncos first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Nix now to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos finish up an excellent opening series. Will Lutz now on for the extra point.
Will Lutz lining up for the point after.
Right down the middle. It's good. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
7. Cowboys nothing. Will Lutz.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go! Friday! Here we go, kill! What do you think?
First down, here's Dak. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
I love this game, my
After
nigga.
one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
2nd and 18 at the 27-yard line.
Here we go, Friday! What do you think?
Dak now from the gun. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams.
Yeah, that's my
And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
That's a defensive
Well,
goal,
you
right?
said you
Just
wanted
get
turkey,
us
so you want mac and
3rd down
cheese?
So we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular. When the back ended up being the target, we were able to keep him short of the sticks.
No, you don't have any. I'm not making any pasta. You should have told me that earlier.
And he won't be able to take
So
it
you
all
want mac
the
and
way.
cheese
Not close,
or
though.
turkey?
Out of bounds just shy of that 10-yard
You can have.
line.
We about to go to bed.
They rip
We
up
can
a
have
huge
nothing if
chunk
you
of
want.
field as the downs reset. It
Tired of
began
you
at the
asking
30,
crazy
and it's
questions.
now jumped to 1st and 10 all the way down inside the red zone. Good hit on the ground here. That's going to be
I'm about to run your bad water.
because it's 2nd down.
Even though that run did not net them a 1st down, I can promise you this, Kate. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that.
Get out of that.
And he couldn't get much there, but what he did get was absolutely crucial. That makes it 1st
About to
and
go
goal.
night. I'm tired of this.
They will not get another
Well,
playoff
son, we got
win
church in the
at
morning. You got 2 minutes.
7-0 is our score. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Time for our second quarter now. Let's see if the Cowboys can capitalize here in the red zone. Back to throw. Here's Dak. And this is Cox. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys finish off their opening drive. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the target is.
A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. And he'll be taken down on the edge of his own end zone at the 2.
Those defenders, well, they're just as excited as all of us when we get to see a 2-point play. It's a chance to directly keep points off the board and can energize a defense and give them that swag when the defense is stop them.
Wow, down by just a score. A lot of game to go, but look here, it's an onside try. And this one's covered by the Broncos hands team. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun. Left side now, caught by Sutton. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 44.
On the handoff, here's Harvey. And his drive up the middle gets him about 3. Wrapped up on that play by big Quinton Williams. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Now Nick's on 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. He's got the first down grab and still going. And the stop is made just a couple of yards shy of that end zone. Looking quickly here.
It's a gain of 38 yards. And the Broncos first down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Bombers.
He finds him right side. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line.
Hey, Sean, let's go!
Nix from the gun. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos grow the lead to 7. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. Nix leading the Broncos to the line for this 2-point try.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Ball 11. Olay. Oh.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Catches it at the 1. And he gets in for 2. They're going to go up by 2 scores off of that play.
15. Cowboys 6.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away.
To kick off for the Broncos.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
So when we come back, Brock, it's going to be 2nd and 8, so we've reached our 2-minute warning. Stay with us. More from AT&T Stadium coming up. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the gun is Prescott. Hits his running back. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd.
Prescott to throw here. 3rd and 2.
Oh.
Another one to Williams. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down. Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play.
1st and 10 at the 25.
Throwing on first is Prescott. Screen here for Williams. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and
Dak throwing again.
at the 17-yard line.
That's caught by Williams. And he's out of bounds behind the line, so that's going to add a couple yards on to this 3rd down.
He's taken out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, here we go.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Prescott now to throw on 3rd down. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Now it's Prescott again. He
I
finds him beyond the marker.
know where this nigga want to go, though.
Stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
That's good for a Cowboys first
Yeah, here we
down.
go. Right there.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Throwing again, Prescott. Brought in. And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys make it a one-score game before halftime. George Pickens the touchdown. Prescott has his offense ready. They're going for 2.
The Cowboys will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Pass play coming here. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. And the Cowboys make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. Wow, down by just a score, a lot of game to go, but look here, it's an onside try. And this one's covered by the Broncos hands team. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. All right, I'm going to need your expertise here, Brock. You don't ever really call an onside kick there on a whim, do you? That had to be pre-planned, right?
Yeah, I think that was on the table well before they scored the touchdown, but here's the problem. That group on the other side, well, they were prepared, they were ready for it, and now, well, you've added a little bit of Uncle momentum to that side.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Nix. Throwing this for the end zone. And they're going to score a touchdown, Denver. The Broncos will add to their lead at the end of the half.
Touchdown.
It's a Troy Franklin touchdown.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, well, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
So before we get into attempts, there's contact up front. Will it make this field goal easier or harder? All right, so with the penalty, a chance to go for 2 from the 1, or they could elect to try a shorter kick. Now the offense and Knicks coming to the line and looking to tack on 2 more.
Line up for the 2-point conversion.
One final shot before the half. And they can't connect, so nearly 8 points to end the first half, but they'll only take an extra 6 into that locker room.
Cowboys 12. Will Lutz to
So
take
we'll see if
off
it's a
for
kick
the
return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock,
Rick.
as this one goes for a touchback.
I'll call you before you go take a bath. Yeah. Yeah. Did you miss my call? You missed it earlier. Don't hit that button. You're going to hang
One
up.
last play before the break. No motion to Lamb, right. Throwing here just before halftime. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to bring him down.
We got watermelon right now. We got watermelon now.
Breaking across midfield.
You want watermelon right now for dinner? Okay. I got the heat on.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away.
You want me to turn the fire on?
And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
All right, so I'll go. I'll get you watermelon. So let's go get your watermelon.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting
All
spot.
right, what have you been doing today, Britt?
Dak off the play fake. And the first play of the series.
Oh, yeah, Nat. Right. Tell Molly happy birthday again for me.
That brings up second down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate,
where you about to go?
Got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet and only an incompletion.
Okay, has their mom been there too, huh? Okay. What I did last night?
On second and 10, Prescott.
What I do last?
Ferguson's got it. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Straight ahead with Williams.
All right, then. So call me before you leave. We go out. All right, there you bye.
That's going to make it second and 4.
Let's go get your watermelon, buddy.
At the 47-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. He finds Pickens left side.
You want your watermelon now? All right, go set the table.
Get to that first down, picks up 4. Prescott out of the gun, third down. He's got it, complete to Pickens.
All right, come on, let's bring it to the table. You got to go. We got church.
Before stepping out. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35. First down, here's Dak. Dumped off to his running back. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. Where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Yeah! Here we go!
Another throw for Prescott. He's got it near the end.
Go, Ryan's world.
Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys cut into the lead coming out of halftime.
No. Where you going?
All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
They're going for 2 here. Dak bringing the Cowboys to the line. Now pressure coming. And he gets into the end zone. The lead is now whittling down to a single point.
Broncos 21, Cowboys 20.
Wow, still a full quarter left and down only a score, but here comes an onside kick. And this one's covered by the Broncos team. Are you on board with that?
Yeah, I threw for 386. It was some fluky stuff, man. He ran goofy stuff, dog. The nigga, but he went for 2, and I blocked the field goal. He said I cheated because he's not going to block because I was in nickel wide, ran the stunt, and it's like a glitch. It must have blocked the field goal. You know what I'm saying?
Why would you do that this early? No.
He said that's a glitch. What happened?
It's Harvey straight ahead.
Yeah, he was complaining a little bit.
Down inside that 45-yard line. They come through
It's
with a
his
nice
fault.
gain of 10 and a first down.
Well, more often
His
than
fault.
not, it's the passing game that's
But
asked to go for first
everybody
down.
want to run. Like you said, that brain dead defense crap. These niggas, all they do is run that brain dead D, bro.
Your offense with confidence.
Throwing on first down, Nix. Brian Ingram makes the grab. He takes this forward a little to about the
Well, in the
39.
Broncos, remember that's my man. But I have a bet. My receivers in the Broncos are better than the what you call it, or than the Jags. But it's like
well, there's a consistent source of positive yardage. The trusty tight end.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Has him on the quick hitter.
yo, I'm getting good at that empty bunch tight though. I'm working on it.
And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
It sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Nix now on first and 10.
You think I would?
And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Broncos with the ball, trying to close out what would currently be a win.
Her standards will be so high because her standards will be so high that she ain't gonna just fall for anything. Like my daughter ain't gonna be impressed by niggas with money on black.
To the line and set. Here we go. First
we ain't doing that either, dog. We need to step our game. You know what I'm saying?
She already
once more, it's Nix.
So she ain't gonna
throwing the out route complete. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route.
No, I was laughing it before I played.
Can get there.
They'll throw again, Nix. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate.
I got you. I'm like, man, I'm good in this crap.
It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So you ain't never ran before.
Looking to throw.
Oh, that's a cold one. Yeah, so did you play anybody, Doc? Right now, I'm feeling like booby. I'm feeling booby special. You eat your watermelon, son? All right, you got to go night-night soon. It's time for you to go night. Hey, you don't go to bed enough already.
It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Yeah, man. What the hell is that? I just feel like I'm the best to ever play this game, dog. Like losing to you ain't no shame in losing to.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if they want to stop short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
50-0. Dang, it's a play called halfback motion. It's called halfback motion. Hey, Joe, you see how you be doing it though? This is what I be talking about, nigga. Attitude. That's what it is.
Big play coming up here.
Nah, but I was working on this. I was working on something, bro. Yes, we can't stop. But I was working on I added a new formation, and I took some away, and now I got 9 total formation. But you know, I understand a little 7 to 8 range. Like you said, I need it, bro. I added. I have to have it.
And the Broncos grow their lead to 8.
It's a Y-off formation.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away.
It's a Y-off. It's a doubles Y-off something.
On his own end zone. Here we go.
Yeah, but his corners are all, they were super fast and super good. So, I mean, yeah, he was like a schoolgirl, basically. But I am liking my double stuff I was running on you.
All right,
My
one more snap
double
before
slot
the
and everything, you know what I'm saying? I like that I was running.
Prescott now off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work.
Oh, you're talking about offense? Yeah, I mean, yeah, but I'm good. I know how to play that. That's easy.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Cowboys 8 points behind.
It was 3. I threw 4 and 3. I'm sorry. Ooh, yeah, 4 and 3. Four touchdown, 3 picks. Sorry. Yeah, 4. But that's still, like you said. I mean, I'm better than that. But if you saw, he just like it was kind of weird, bro.
Along with everybody else.
It was weird.
Looking to throw it. Buying some time right.
That's a pick.
Deep downfield.
Yeah. So I'm working on I want to play this grid game. These niggas being scary. These niggas don't want to play. I know, but it's been like. Go ahead.
He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone.
They don't advance it fast. It's every 3 days. There'll be an advancement. I mean, it's like reboot basically.
Desperation time here.
Also call like that.
And they'll turn it over on down. As that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
I don't like that. I need them to come to a booth. I'm kind of excited to play OMG comp, man. Like, what's taking so long?
Broncos
nigga want to play OMG comp.
You know
what I'm saying? Well, I just want to beat. I know I'm gonna beat this nigga. Cause he barely beat me in do or die one. And my team is sorry. You got Jameson Williams and freaking Jahmyr Gibbs. Hell, everybody good with them niggas. I'm about to have fun out here. Now, I don't want to. I'm after on Nickel. You know that with this room guy, he's an X factor, but I can't put him in that dime 236. I might have to stay with Nickel a while. Thinking what these niggas run.
They'll run here. It's Harvey.
You know what I'm saying? It's defense. Because I want to do, if I do nickel wide, he going to play. If I don't do nickel wide, that time 236, everybody going to be X factor or something about that linebacker. He's 6 foot 91 speed and can't even play. He's an X factor and won't even be playing for me. All right, I'll turn the fireplace on something. Hold on.
Leading 10
you know what I'm saying? These niggas
line up. It's second and goal.
Like, these niggas are so nervous about what I'm doing to these niggas, though.
Another for Harvey. And his defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone.
Because Matthew Stafford almost took this game off.
Still needs 7 now here on 3rd and goal.
Yeah, real life, he almost took that off. I'll turn the fire on tomorrow, son, because you about to go night-night anyway. Okay. You do tripping, bro. I just want to get the dub. I'm just laughing. All right, so you don't count labbing online, huh? I didn't know you can't do that.
Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy.
Like you said, if you run it online, it don't really count. That's what you said.
No, it's labbing. It's just getting route combination better at knowing where your reads at. But I don't count the success of an online game. I don't put any credence in that one. So if I go 29 for 29 in an online game, I wouldn't even mention it.
Okay, I got you.
Nah, but they count as a lab. That's how well before I got 9 leagues. But that's how nigga used to get good.
Yeah.
See, I was like what I was saying. I'm watching this nigga Wembley play. This nigga trips tight end. He up 28-7. He went to trips tight end. See, he just be going. He don't always just stand empty. And he don't just leave it just because nigga D'ing him up. He just leave that shit sometimes.
Is he in the grid?
Nah, he ain't no league. He ain't a pro league.
Okay. Man, I'm looking at Killer. What's taking Killer so long, too, man? Let's go, man. Let's advance this crap, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's get... What? Oh, okay. Like, everybody play that game except Pittsburgh and Miami, nigga. He waiting on these... Oh, he lost. BLC lost.
What league?
No, Dub C lost. I'm sorry, Dub C lost.
Yeah, he lost to the Gappy. They played a snow game, a blizzard game.
Slow that fast nigga down. Dang, Happy threw for 7,721. You threw for 6,529. And a Tampa Bay nigga who ain't even in the playoffs, 71-37. That's crazy.
Yeah, niggas be flying.
So every league I'm in, dog, I can't play. Isn't that crazy? Every league I'm in. Nope.
You can't play.
Yeah, because everybody won't play. They won't advance this bull crap. I'm in 7 leagues, and all these leagues are holding up the doggone crap. This is crazy.
Happy should be advancing tonight.
Oh, gone, man.
Happy should advance. Reboot would advance if Reboot was a real league. Hey, just advance in OBS. Red playoffs, black playoffs, and killer playoffs.
Yeah, he advanced OBS yesterday, though. That's crazy. I'm looking at our box score, dog. It was a hell of a game. You threw for 324. I threw for 253. You ran for 1. I ran for 60. So off of the yards game, you had 325. I had 319. Here, and look at this again. I had 0 turnovers. You had 1 turnover. You won the game. That's some crazy crap.
It's not like that. You had a turnover on down. This is fun.
Okay. I know. Yeah. So we both stopped each other one time, basically.
Yeah. And I be doing that too sometimes. Like what it really boils down to is you can make a bad decision. And
I saw our game, by the way. I did. You were in man cover 1 on one of them touchdowns, and you had a guy in cloud flat, and I threw it to the corner. I saw it.
You talking about the one when you rolled out in bunch?
Yeah, when I rolled out, you put that nigga in a cloud flat because everybody's running man for him.
No, yeah, when you was in bunch, empty bunch.
Yeah, I rolled out, everybody ran man. It was crazy except him.
That was just you making a good read, and I couldn't complain about that. You got another one when my whole fucking line was fucked up because of how your formation line was.
Yeah. And you shot on, I was talking about like when I had a good run, but you stopped me. That's the 4th down you stopped me on. But you slid your line the other way right before the snap. So I hit X and it messed up my block and wouldn't let me. And then I hit X again. That's when you did. I'm like, oh man, that was the 1st down. I was so mad.
Just like I planned it.
Oh, okay, yeah, whatever. Yeah, the game froze. The game froze on my X. The game. Oh my, here we go. You didn't outsmart me, nigga. I hit X and they froze, and then I hit X. So if
I got outsmart you.
No, you didn't outsmart me. I hit X and it. No, it didn't. It froze. The game froze. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. You got to freeze.
I mean, we saying the same thing.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It froze. You didn't outsmart it. You know what I'm saying? I got to outsmart you on that rollout when you try to cloud flat. And man,
you did.
This is crazy. Why are all of them games he plays going to be less than the possession? That's so stupid, dog. Hey, nigga, go play them other niggas like that. You know what I'm saying? Hell. Man, you did everything. Look at that. 3. Yeah, my quarterback rating is higher than your. Yeah, I was more accurate than you were that game. Yards per attempt. My quarterback, I quarterbacked you. I can live with that. Your little 8 yards per attempt. I ain't that. It's check down Charlie. Hell.
Check down.
I was throwing the ball. I'm 9 yards per attempt. You 8.4. And I'm more complete than you. 22 or 29. You're 29 or 42. A lot of incompletions. Too many incompletions.
Yeah, because you run the ball and you throw crossing.
You know what I'm saying?
Because I was in there.
Nah, I went deep on you twice on some touchdowns. Smacked it.
Twice?
Yeah, I went deep. I slanged it.
Well, it don't matter because when the game was on the line, I slang too.
Hey, Justin Jefferson had more than 8 catches, nigga.
No, he didn't. He had 8 catches.
It felt like he had more than that.
Don't matter. He only had 8.
Dang, man. My nigga Gomez.
And at the end of the game, I put both of them. I had to make you made a decision. I put both of them niggas on the same side.
Hey, I like when the last play of the game, you blitz the linebacker. You're like, yeah, nigga, you got to go deep. I like that. That was smart, nigga. Don't let Booby read the field. That was smart. Dang, dog, I did everything right. I lost. That's crazy.
If you didn't do everything right.
No, I did. I played a perfect game. 0 turnovers.
Perfect game when you gave up a touchdown in 29 seconds. You keep worrying about offense.
Yeah, man, because I'm smacking niggas on like I do. I move the ball when I want to move it on everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm up there. You know what I'm saying? I did everything right. They gave you the 4th and 1 because it was a late slide. So the game froze. I'll get you back in the other league, though. I'm not sure. I'll see you in another one, nigga. I hope I see you in my. Do I play you in grid? That's how I want to play you. That's the team I want to play with against you, nigga. That's the team I want to give me. Hey, play me in grid, nigga. That's what I want.
I'll probably let you win in this one.
Nah, you ain't gonna let me win nothing. You better.
Like I did the one in
No, you nah. This nigga be.
I be worried about my nigga. I be worried about him.
Oh, I didn't told me on that bull crap, dog. You be on that bull crap. You know what I'm saying? I need to be on that. Oh, I got Carolina boy. Yeah, I got. Who's the LeBron lover? Is he good?
I don't know.
Let me see. Low Lizzle. Stone in this league too. Okay. Time is money. Enzyme, Black, Mr. Purvey. Who's Purvey Savage? Is he good? Moolah. You like Moolah. I know you like Moolah, but he be getting smacked. Optimus Prime is in here. Philly boy. Back. Tay Teasy.
Optimus Prime team? Look at it.
Let me go look at it. The Steelers. Let me go see.
We on the same shit.
NFL rosters. He's the Steelers. Let's go ahead. Oh my God. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. He has 29 99s.
Damn, you talking about the 99s? I thought you were talking about the superstars.
No, 29 99 overalls.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Oh my God, it's there. Let me see it. Look at his wide receivers, nigga. Hold on. 97 speed, 99 speed, 98 speed, 96 speed, 99 speed.
And then he wanted your cornerback.
Let me see what his corners are. Hold on. His corners are 97 speed, 97 speed, 99 speed, 96, 97, 93. What the hell does nigga talk about, nigga? The halfback, 96 speed, 90. He has Kenneth Walker, 97 speed, 99 speed. Dang, nigga, how does he get this, nigga? His tight ends are good. His left tackle good. His left guard, nigga, center good. This nigga. How does this nigga look? Dog, you just gotta hit X, nigga, and you gonna win.
He lost though. He has
an edge nigga that has 92 speed and 99 acceleration, dog. And his other edge is 95 speed, 99 acceleration. You see what I just said, nigga? 95 speed edge? That's fake, bro. How did he get that, by the way? You think you can cheat, bro? I didn't think you can cheat. Huh? I've never, well, nobody else that team's kind of like that, ain't it, though? Ooh, crap. All right, son, I got the fire room. I got the fireplace store. 2 minutes. I got $100 bill sitting on the counter. Didn't even know I had it. You probably got my nigga Jones over here. He wants to Oh, because I told you, man, I spend money every day. When I was broke, I did it too. Hell yeah. I don't care. I'm broke, man, nigga. I'm gonna charge the credit card at least to get a dog on coffee. This nigga laughing. Nigga need his coffee, bro. Don't play. Nigga need. I need coffee to survive. You know what I'm saying? Nigga Jones over here. Won't put booty in. Won't win. Kill a cat at $800. He can go do something with it. He don't like him though. He ain't ready for it. He thought he gonna smack. I'm about to say good slam. You know what I'm saying? With over. But you beat Super Dave in the regular season, didn't you? That gotta hurt your heart, bro. When you be like, damn. Yeah, RPOs, they said they want to try to tune that. You know that pistol loose room where you can kind of put the nigga on both sides on the flat or like that little rock beside him. They ain't fixed that yet. I need them to fix that. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I'm about to bang my little nigga, man. I hit you up later. That stretch play is crazy. You know what I mean? You can be by yourself. I don't want to go. I don't want to do that bullshit. I don't like partying. You talking about Caleb Williams? He's gay. Bro. Why do gay people get the win in life? Bro? It's crazy. Yo, I need you to like make people stop being gay. Let's go.
Is where exactly do you guys go from here? Mr. Jackson is robbing this train. Lamar Jackson is the guy that's in charge. And that's a tricky proposition, man, because he's in charge and he ain't got no agent. I've talked about this for a really long time, and I think that people misunderstand. And they're like, well, you said that he's not smart enough to handle his own business. I got a fucking agent. Are you saying that I'm saying that I'm not smart enough to do this? No, I got better shit to do. And it is helpful to have people in between. This stuff doesn't get out. We just found out Lamar got an agent. There are counter narratives that are offered. Like they said, the problem when he was getting into the draft, and they're like, why he didn't go to this team, work out for this team? They wouldn't call people back. It would be very helpful for him to have a stronger infrastructure around him. But without that infrastructure, he's still in charge. Who do you hire if you're Baltimore?
The Baltimore Ravens are looking for their first head coach in 18 seasons. And there's one that makes just a little bit too much sense and scares the living daylights out of me. And we're going to discuss who that is up next here on Know What's About It. What's up, everyone? It's Josh here with No Buts About It. And we're going to talk about the Baltimore Ravens and Klint Kubiak and why I think they could be a match made in heaven or hell if you're a fan of another AFC North team, such as myself. Before we get into that, though, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe so you don't miss anything we put out. That NFL coaching cycle is in full swing, and we're going to be covering it right here. So let's get into who is Klint Kubiak first, because if we don't know who he is, we don't know why he is a good match for the Ravens. So first, Klint Kubiak is the son of four-time Super Bowl champion Gary Kubiak. Gary notably was an assistant coach with 3 of those Super Bowls. He was an offensive coordinator for, I believe, 2 of them, and a head coach for the Denver Broncos in 2015 when they won with Peyton Manning and that insanely good defense. But point is, Klint has been around his dad. He's been around good football teams. He's been around the NFL for a while. He has seen what it takes to win. He has spent 12 seasons as an NFL assistant coach and 16 seasons as a coach altogether. He also spent some time at the college level. He was the 2023 49ers passing game coordinator, and they were 4th in net passing yards that season. That was Brock Purdy's second year, and he really kind of helped develop Brock Purdy into the type of quarterback that we know him to be now. And he had done some stuff before that, obviously. But I really feel like these two positions are the most important other than the Seahawks, which we will get into in a second. But the New Orleans Saints in 2024 was also important. He was offensive coordinator there, and I think that this is a very key point because, yes, the Saints' offense wasn't great that year. Derek Carr played 10 games before he ultimately ended up retiring, or 10 games before he ultimately ended up retiring. He was stuck with Jake Haener and Spencer Rattler. However, Alvin Kamara had his second best yards per game, and I believe his also career high yards. I can't talk this morning. Anyway, though, now Clint Kubiak is the Seattle Seahawks offensive coordinator. So what is he doing in Seattle? Well, the Seattle Seahawks offense is one of the best in the NFL. They have 5,973 total yards, averaging 351.4 yards per game, which is the 8th best in the NFL. Most importantly, they are extremely efficient. They average nearly 6 yards per play, which is tied for 4th with Buffalo and Dallas, which Dallas did not make the playoffs, but they had an extremely good offense this year, so don't let that kind of trick you. Buffalo as well has a very good offense. They are 3rd in the NFL in points per game with 28.4. And I included this little fun fact here because I think this is going to be very important to the Baltimore hiring process, or at least it should be. Clint Kubiak runs 12 personnel 27.39% of the time. That means that he has 1 running back and 2 tight ends. The Baltimore Ravens love to run 12 personnel. That's something that Lamar Jackson is used to. To put that in perspective, though, of how much the Baltimore Ravens love to run this, the Seahawks are 12 with 27.39%. The Baltimore Ravens are 3rd. They run 12 personnel 35.93% of their plays. Where I think the differential is, though, the Seattle Seahawks, when they run 12 out of 12 personnel, when they add that second tight end, they're extremely efficient. The Seahawks have added almost 57 estimated points per this season. They are adding points every time they go into 12 personnel. It is insane. That is EPA, so that is estimated, but the point still stands. They are extremely good at running 12 personnel, and they know when to run those plays. So,
what? All right, we got a lot of stuff to get to, including Rob G setting up the second half of the semifinals if we get another team in to get ready for the college football playoffs championship. And Rob G, a big game tonight.
Yeah, we had a big game yesterday. It was on during the show. We talked about it all night. Miami, the U is back.
And I was not. I was happy because I said I was rooting against Ole Miss.
Yes.
I wanted them to lose, Kelvin. I just wanted them to lose.
Yeah, we know. Well, you know, speaking of wanting to lose,
there's another team I want to lose.
There's another team that's playing tonight that Rob wants to see lose. Surprise, surprise, the Indiana Hoosiers. Rob made headlines about a week ago when he said he's tired of them being called the underdog. They're the big dog. They got all the money in the world. Mark Cuban's financing them.
Yes.
There's nothing special about this story. Well, more
does that sound like
information has come out about this team.
I thought it was you.
In the last week or so. One of them that really got into your crowd, Rob, and that is that the Indiana Hoosiers, despite being a collegiate football team made up of college students, has the average age on their roster of 23 years old. To put that into context, the Green Bay Packers, who are playing professional football in the playoffs this weekend, their average age is 25.
Wow. You know what that says to me? That Alex can't date the Indiana Hoosiers. I'm just saying.
Don't be acting like you made a double date.
Don't act like it ain't a double day, you and Alex.
And for anyone who said,
Alex is even laughing.
for anyone who said, 23 is not that bad. You could be in college at 23. Here's some more context for you guys. Of their starting lineup at Indiana, they have 19 starters that are in their 4th year or higher of college football. 8 starters that are in their 5th or 6th year of college football, and only 5 that are in the 3rd or lower year of college football. Point blank, these are grown men. These ain't kids.
Here you go. And that's my argument. You must, if you love college football, you must root against Indiana tonight. You don't want them to win. They're a minor league football team. They're not a college team. That's not milk on their breath. That's alcohol. 23. The Green Bay Packers average age, as Rob G just said, 25. No way, no how. This is not collegiate sports. This is minor league sports being paid. They got a renegade squad.
Dang, dog.
A 24-year-old, 25 is always going to dominate an 18 or 19-year-old college kid. There's nothing special here. I mean, I just cannot understand why people are enamored by this Indiana
Who's the safety
football
guard,
team.
nigga? I'm
It's
going, scoot up,
fraudulent.
nigga.
It's fake. It's overbuilt.
Ooh, you see that route?
It is the anti-college football from what this is supposed to be about amateur sports. Let's
Did you
go get some
see? That's right.
28-year-olds next year so that we can repeat. That's what Indiana's thinking. More Cubans giving out more than NIL money.
The fag,
He's
man.
also
He
contributing to their pensions. That's how old some of these kids are. Ain't no way you can feel good about it when you realize how old these guys are, the kind of money being spent. Is this where we are? We just want to hijack college football and pay people and bring in old kids to play. Man, this is terrible. If there is a football god, I beg of you tonight, do not let the Indiana Hoosiers win Jack. They must lose so we can stop this madness.
If you don't stop this madness, it is lunacy that I'm hearing coming from you. First of all, we got so much to dissect here. Listen up. First of all, you, of all people, I'm blown away at you hating the game. How you going to hate the player and not the game? Right? They're just playing the game. You're hating the player in a game that is situated for them to take advantage of. The transfer portal is all colleges are doing it. Everybody's been doing it for years. Also, COVID year. A lot of people took full advantage of that COVID year. We set up here last March, and COVID. And it was never. A sport has imploded before our very eyes.
Oh, wow.
And I don't say this hyperbolically. I think we are literally watching college football implode. I don't know if y'all saw this story. Kerry, you have
Yeah,
it?
no, today it was reported that Texas transfer wide receiver Parker Livingstone committed to Oklahoma. If you guys are not aware, Texas' biggest rival is Oklahoma. So
who's he throwing the ball to?
Parker Livingstone, redshirt freshman wide receiver, 3rd leading receiver on the Texas Longhorns this year, hit the transfer portal and then ended up going to Oklahoma. Acho, you had a tweet about it earlier. You said, this is weird. I'm not mad at Parker, but this is weird. Back in the day, if you transferred within conference, you had to sit out for 2 years, all but ending your college career. Now, you can transfer to a rival in a day. What separated college football from the NFL was tradition and loyalty. Now college football is just a watered-down version of the NFL. Do you think that these types of transfer rules and everything that we have going on in college football, NIL, transfer
It's
portal,
imploding the sport. Now, it's not imploding the game of football. The game of football is still not being touched. The game of football is still football. Difference between college and the NFL, the ball and the hash mark's great. But it's imploding the sport of college. That's what I mean by that. I got some important information for y'all. There's no better place to win cash while watching sports than Prize Picks. Football season is here, and basketball season is here. So there's absolutely no better time to join. It's super.
Chargers Patriots. Who's going to win this game, and what's the score?
You know what? The Patriots, they are a great regular season team. They've had a great regular season. Now, these playoffs is something different. Wait, are you going there again? I love it. Week, baby. I'm going there.
He's an underdog.
I'm going there again for a multitude of reasons. Jim Harbaugh been one of those guys, right? Jim Harbaugh is a motivator like none other. We've seen Herbert be a different type of quarterback this year, playing through injury, playing without an old line in front of him, and still making things happen. I think his mentality in these playoffs is going to be a lot different than they've been in the past. He's 0-2, so at some point you got to break and get over that hump. You got to get over that hump. So I think he's 1-2 after this game. I like the matchup again. If we go back to matchups, I like the Chargers' defense. Their secondary is playing great right now. They have a good linebacking core and a good group of D linemen and outside linebackers up front, man.
Hey guys, it's your favorite on here. Go ahead and click that subscribe button below so you don't miss a single episode of Nightcap. That button right here. Come for the sports, stay for the stories. Indiana Hoosier.
When the Seahawks were named division champs, Marshawn Lynch sent out a tweet, and it was a picture with a bunch of guys on the team, and the demographics were largely as an NFL team goes. His tweet said, and I will quote, "Good young N-words," and Ginger Cuz in reference to Sam Darnold. So Sam Darnold is now Ginger.
Blow out the Oregon Ducks by the score of 56-22. The Hoosiers will face, now there's only two. Indiana Hoosiers will face the Miami Hurricanes for the national championship on January the 19th.
Oh,
Indiana
that's gonna be good now.
by the combined score of 94-25. The blowout started early in the game. D'Angelo Pons, who came on the show earlier this year, picked off Devontae Moore on the first offensive series of the game, returned it 25 yards. Oregon tied the game up. Moore showed me something because he threw a pick, and then he came back and answered. And then IU went on a 35 unanswered point run, and that was really the ball game.
He's a girl, dog. I like that nigga. He's like he's gay, he's racist. I know he's gay.
Defensive line took the ball game over, and those receivers, they don't have big names, but they catch everything. They hype everything. This was a really coached football, really well-coached football team. They're really disciplined. Yes. And I know everybody's talking about the U's back, but the U got their hands full, Ocho.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And not only do they have their hands full, University of Miami, what we saw from them when they played last night is they had turnovers. Yes. So they had turnovers. And it's the exact same thing I felt when it came to this game. It would come down to the quarterback playing Dante Moore and Brother Mendoza, but it would also come down to the turnovers. And lo and behold, the first play of the game, the goddamn quick out route, mind you, he already in the gun. So the goddamn DB is not moving.
Oh, Joe, you can't hold it that way.
And he throws it late and throws it behind.
Oh, you see him rotate. Safety shoot back. They go down to the other side. That's man free. He's off. He's fluid. Yeah. He don't even get out of his back pedal.
He didn't even budge.
All they did was shit. They put him in motion.
No,
was he a spot? Because if you think about it, because he tried to run a speed. Yeah, he tried to run a speed out.
Speed out, yeah.
And the DB Pons he took one step and drove. You ran out enough.
You stayed with him,
but you ran out.
Yeah. It's unfortunate. Carson Baker's gonna have to play. Not saying play perfect.
He's gonna have to play damn near perfect.
Damn near perfect. You can't turn the ball.
They put so much pressure on you on both sides of the ball, Ocho. They got a front. Yes. They dominate both lines of scrimmage, and that's what the U tries to do. So it's gonna be immovable object, irresistible force. Something's got to give.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, I remember watching Mendoza down here in Miami. God damn it! I remember watching Mendoza down here in Miami at Columbus High School. I didn't know Mendoza would be what he is today. I had no idea he would be this good. If you look at some of the throws he was able to make, some of the throws that attribute to some of the quarterbacks that let you know they're going to be good. He's throwing a goddamn comeback route off the left hash to the wide side of the field on the money. His ball placement all game long was phenomenal. On those same plays with Dante Moore threw interception at the beginning of the game, every out route he threw whether it was on the short side or the wide side of the field, the ball placement was perfect. Throwing receivers open. Even if they were covered, the ball placement.
Back shoulders, high point. But the receivers, Ocho, you see how they high point the ball?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But it's only where his guy can catch it.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be a completion or it's going to be incomplete. It's not going to be picked. And no ball even came close to getting picked.
Hey, he was sensational all night long.
Man, I'm looking at Coach Signet on the sideline. If he's like this and they're winning the ball game, I hate to see him when he gets upset.
Yeah. Hey, he don't show no kind of emotion.
He got his hands on his hip with that. I'm like, are you happy?
Hey, the camera panned to.
We had and he pitches the ball to LaShawn McCoy in the midst of the play. Like, just improvisation, Travis Kelce. I don't think there is a better receiving tight end in the history of the National Football League than Travis Kelce.
On Wednesday, Josina Anderson reported that the Miami...
I don't care who his quarterback is. So, as far as receiving tight ends, it's got to be Travis Kelce, and that's how I'm going to start things off. But Shady giving me a look. I got some important information for y'all. There's no better place to win cash while watching.
I don't care that they're Indiana. The national championship goes through Indiana. Your head coach abandoned you right before the playoff, and you come out and you play with that level of detail. That shows me that there was a tremendous amount of quality leadership in that locker room. The data is telling us something very clearly about the strength of college football. It does not reside in the SEC. A day like today is why we love college football. And as well, that would help out. And you can follow us on social media. All of our content lives out there wherever you like the social media ads. Buddy in college football. And let's face it, like, there's no one really perfect except for this, like, Indiana team. It's like, oh, yeah, Indiana's really good. And then there was a lot of rhetoric and I think discussion surrounding this Final Four as if it was wide open. And like, wow, look at all these upstarts. And wow, anybody can win the national championship. And I told you last week on the show that I was like,
why can't I? Man, I want LaFleur so bad, my nigga. Nigga, I want McVay, I want McFleur,
it was almost disrespectful to Indiana. Because if you really sit down and watch them, look at them, study what they've done, they were clearly the best team. Number one in the country for a reason. And I told you last week, it's like, listen, they're the ones that beat Oregon on the road. They're the ones that beat Iowa on the road. They're the ones that came back against Penn State. They're the ones that beat Ohio State. They drilled Alabama. And it's like, at some point, don't you have to just say, like, I don't care that they're Indiana. This is not open for everybody. The championship, the national championship, goes through Indiana. Somebody's going to have to beat that team. And I don't know if there is one. Miami will be the last one left, last one standing with a chance to beat the Hoosiers. But listen, I talked about it. This team does everything well. This is one of the great teams that I've ever seen. And it's not just because they're going to have like, oh, they've got 22 draft picks. No, they might not have that many draft picks. And they certainly don't have that many 4- and 5-star players. And not that 4- and 5 stars are overrated or stars in general are overrated, because I'm not in that camp, and I think that you know that. But there's something different about this team, and this team is one of the best teams that I've seen in a long time. They are so sound at everything that they do, and I think that we need to start putting them in that category. They're now 15-0. There's only been a select few teams. I know Clemson went 15-0. I think Georgia may have gone 15-0 if I'm not mistaken, or maybe they didn't. Michigan obviously went 15-0, and now Indiana's going to have a chance to go 16-0. I think they've got a great chance. They've got a great chance, and more on that in a little bit. But this team in particular, I was trying to figure out a way to put this into perspective, and there's really no way to put it into perspective. I saw this meme that I thought was pretty appropriate, and
I know that there are young people that won't know what this movie is or have never seen this movie, but in the movie Trading Places, the Eddie Murphy movie, there's these two, characters, Mortimer and Randolph, as you know, and they come up with this genius scheme.
The guy down in Tuscaloosa used to say, normal equals average. You got to do some special things to be great.
Yeah. What's the biggest lesson you learned from Coach Saban during that time?
There's certain levels in life, if you want to attain professional success, where you've got to make a commitment and a sacrifice. All of us face adversity every single day. Part of being successful is overcoming obstacles, persevering, overcoming adversity, learning from failure, coming back stronger from failure.
And not basically, anyways, you kind of understand that. I saw this meme that was Mortimer and Randolph, and they were like, Mortimer, I have a scheme. Why don't we replace the losingest team in history and just replace all the best teams in history with them? And it's like exactly what happened in Trading Places. That's what's happening with Indiana right now. They are on the precipice of going 16-0 and writing one of the great seasons in the history of our sport. And they entered that season as the losingest program in history. That is wild. Now, since they are not the losingest in history, now that obligation has fallen to Northwestern. But just trying to put it into perspective, what has gone on.
These niggas are not 5'7".
It's hard to do that. There are not many words that you can use. And so comparison comes to mind. Well, what do you compare them to? What is this like? What college teams? What professional teams? And in reality, we just saw one of the great dynasties in the history of the NFL when New England, for years, was a fantastic football team. Won 7 Super Bowls, went to 10 Super Bowls, was constantly in the AFC Championship game. And then you start to think to yourself, like, well, hold on a second. This organization, Curt Cignetti and Indiana, and what they're doing this year, now granted, this is not over a decade plus, but this year, they do resemble the New England Patriots. The Belichick-Brady New England Patriots, the Dynasty Patriots. Why? Well, because that wasn't always the most talented team in the National Football League, but they did their job, and they didn't make a lot of mistakes. And in a sport that more games are lost rather than won, Nick Saban talks about that, Bill Belichick talks about that. Certainly at the college level, that's true. I would argue that it's 85% or higher. Maybe even 90% of games are actually, I would say, lost rather than won. No, we're talking about matchup games. There are games that you can go out there and obliterate a team, and obviously those games are won. But I'm talking about matchup games. When talent is equated, when rankings are equated, when you get into the playoffs, you get into the top end of any of those conference games.
The home niggas start losing. Still the home losers.
Fundamentals, and all of a sudden you look up and it's like, well, that's what wins football games. It's drive through. It's the end of time.
It's late, son. I let you stay up too late. Stop. You got 30 more.
Nothing in the Rose Bowl. Oregon had very little in this Peach Bowl. They couldn't do anything.
He certainly did not play well in the national semifinal against Indiana. Is that every single year it's one step process to get to the tour, to get to the race, to get to the tour. Because it was the national championship game, they didn't make the playoffs, they lost after the bye. Now they get their first round, and they get to that quarterfinal. Now this is they got to maybe this is a process.
These niggas are getting hurt. Really got it.
Serious side effects include increased ketones in blood or urine and infection between and around the anus and genitals. Most may be fatal. Severe allergic reactions, inhibition, urinary tract or genital yeast infections, and in women have low blood sugar. Stop taking and tell your doctor right away if you have nausea, vomiting, stomach pain, tiredness, rash, swelling, trouble breathing or swallowing. Tell your doctor about lightheadedness, weakness, fever, pain, tenderness, redness, or swelling between the anus and genitals. You may have increased risk for more than once. Call your doctor right away if you have any pain or tenderness, sores, ulcers, or infection in your legs or feet. So ask your doctor about Jardiance. A little death with a big story to tell. After 85 years, the Jeep brand is still keeping it fresh. Bringing you more features, even more adventure for everyone. Start your adventure today with a great deal on a new Jeep brand vehicle. Jeep, there's only one. Buskies can lease the 2026 Jeep Wrangler Sport Pass Gas on it for $359 a month. Hurry, this great offer ends February 2nd. Visit your local Jeep brand dealer. New Year, save extra value deals at McDonald's. Just $5. Get a savory sausage McMuffin with egg, plus hash browns and a coffee. Sausage McMuffin with egg deal. Well, I want to start from Apple Store and Jordan Wall with this first time. Good job here with the cookie. Receiver
These three very disappointing performances. The Pac-12 championship, they move up a little bit. Coach Bowl, they move up a little bit. Now the Peach Bowl in the semifinal. Maybe this is the team that's just on a build towards a potential showing in the national title game. What's up, Clash Show fans? Every great idea deserves the power to bring it to life. Meet the all-new Dell XPS laptop. The perfect combination of style, power, and performance designed to elevate everything that you do. With its modern, ultra-thin design, it's as stunning as it is functional. And the battery? It's built to last all day long, from that first sip of coffee to your evening.
Man, this nigga don't take these points.
The Edge display captivates with vibrant colors and crystal clear detail, pulling you into an immersive experience, whether you're working or you're streaming. And when it comes to performance, the XPS doesn't just keep up, it leads the way. Whether you're tackling your biggest projects or bringing your creative vision to life, it's built for editing photos, mixing tracks, and designing masterpieces. Powered by the Series 3 Intel Core Ultra processors, the XPS gives you the freedom to create without limits all day long. The Dell XPS proves there's no need to compromise. Style, power, and reliability come together in one expertly crafted machine. Check out the all-new Dell XPS at Dell.com/XPS. All right, we move on, or move back, if you will. Let's talk about the Fiesta Bowl. So that was an amazing game. Miami beats Ole Miss 31-27 in what was an instant classic. That was so much fun watching that game. College football bails itself out all the time. The players and teams, how hard they play, the passion, the fans, the sounds, all of it. Like, it is undefeated in my eyes. I love this sport. You love this sport. This is why you're listening right now, is because we love this sport like so much. And on Thursday, in that fourth quarter specifically, that's like perfect. It's like, yes, that's it. That's what we love. That was as fun as it gets. You had two really good teams playing really well and guys making plays. I loved it. I loved every second of it. If you start to actually think, like, all right, let's dig into the game.
I want it.
Get over all the hype of it, how fun it was.
What are we doing, y'all? This we're getting too cute.
One-hand catch that wasn't a catch, but you wish it was a catch, even though his heel hit out of bounds. That would have broke the internet. It almost broke the internet, and it was incomplete. That's how you know how good the catch was. And then you start to dig into the game, and you very quickly realize, and certainly we all knew this watching the game, and certainly Nick Saban touched on it at halftime during the halftime show.
Yeah.
The only reason it was a close game, and the only reason that Ole Miss really had a chance in that game is because of Miami's mistakes. Miami had 10 penalties. They had patient possessions. I thought Shannon Dawson. Dawson. I thought he was.
How about we just line up in goal line and let's go?
Times when they were running the ball so consistently and so well, and they were getting 4 and 5 and 6 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, and then all of a sudden it's like, let's run a flea flicker. And it's like, wow, negative play, boom, put the ball away. Impatient possession hurt Miami at times during the course of the middle of that game. And then the dropped interceptions. They had, 4 or 5 just flat dropped interceptions. They were totally in control of that game for the majority of the game. They ran 88 plays. They had the ball for 41 minutes. They were able to control the line of scrimmage. And yet, they made so many mistakes that Ole Miss all of a sudden has the lead in the fourth quarter. Get to Ole Miss because obviously Ole Miss played great. Chambliss played great. And it was a phenomenal game to watch. But now all of a sudden, after dominating the game and feeling like you probably should have had a multiple possession lead, you're down. You're down. And you've got to go the length of the field to score. And Beck rolls out there. Carson Beck. And he absolutely lit it up on that last series. Beck was sensational, guys. He was sensational. There was this idea, and partly, listen, I had it. And I know a lot of Miami fans had it. I know a lot of guys that are Miami fans. There are a few of them on our crew. And we talk about Miami all the time. And here's the thing. We all knew they were a very good team, but there was this question. There was like this thing in the back of our heads. We were like, yeah, are they going to Miami this thing? You know, is Cristobal going to Cristobal this thing? We wondered in November. Was this going to fall apart when they had to go on the road? They hadn't had a lot of history of success on the road in November. And we wondered, like, well, is the other shoe going to drop for Miami? And it didn't. They played really well against Pitt. Remember that? I remember that. And then it was like, okay, you know, like A&M. Are they really going to go to Kyle Field in the playoff and win a game? And they did. And then we're like, okay, you know, like, it's Ohio State. They're not going to play clean against Ohio State. And if they make mistakes, they're not going to win this game. And they did. And then all of a sudden, they get into a game where they're kind of clearly the better team. And they just let Ole Miss hang around. And I'm like, oh, my gosh, it's happening. Miami is going to Miami this thing. Cristobal is going to Cristobal this thing. They are going to mistake their way into a loss. And then their quarterback showed up and bailed them out in the last series. Carson Beck was sensational in that last series. He was eluding the rush. He was delivering the ball on time. There were a few times when he stepped back there, and, man, he went from one side of the field on a read, and he got back to the middle field, and he was just ripping those in cuts, man. And they were on the frame. They were perfectly thrown. That was as good as I've seen Carson Beck play in a really long time. There was a stretch at Georgia where he played really well a few years ago. Didn't play great last year. I thought that a lot of that was the drops for Georgia. And this year, you know, he's been asked to be more of a game manager. Let's face it. He plays for a head coach who is an offensive line coach, essentially. And they want to control the game. They were able to do that in the other games, and he was able to just manage and be good on third down, which he has been in the playoffs, and he was again against Ole Miss. But now he was asked to go out there, and it's like, all right, buddy, like, you need to go bail us out. You need to go win the game. And Beck was able to go out there and win the game. This is what he had to say.
What? Man, now we gonna do this crap? Let's do another Ace is cool. Chicago nice when you there. Hey, for me, was Chicago nice? Fine rib. Nice. Caleb Williams. So he's wide open in the flat. In Chicago. Nothing great there. I think you should be seeing how the game. Yeah. So if the six, it's possible. Man, styles make fights, nigga. Cause they don't. How about? You're not very active. No, dog. Like, easy, dog. Like flat sevens, check downs, screens, throwback screen. Like, why can't more people scheme? Nope. This nigga. Hey, man. You get age reductions in here. Age reductions in the league. Man, what? Nigga cheating. Man, wait a minute. You get age reductions in here?
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging.
Man, what? You got age reduction in this league? $22 old, nigga. No editing players, period. That's books. Bunch strong. I don't need it though. You're not gonna do it, bro. Motion, stretch, never motion, play action. Double flex. Oh. Don't have stamina stealer. really need.
Oh, my son!
What happy?
Oh, my son! Ready! 180, was on! Oh, my son! Ready! 180, was on! Oh, my son! Ready! 180.
I want a dog on X Factor. This nigga dog. I feel like it's okay to give me X Factor, my nigga. Can you play? money, my nigga. Lurker. There we go. Hello.
Hey babe, I'm sorry. I forgot to call you before we left.
Yeah.
We're getting dinner right now.
Okay. I'm just worried. So I'm just waiting on you.
No, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
All right.
I love you.
I love you too.
All right.
Love you too.
Be safe.
All right, I will.
All right. Bye-bye.
Okay. Thank you.
Stop running from me, Happy. Throw it away. How about you throw it away, nigga? Faggot. What are y'all doing, dog? Oh, he's gay, but I don't wish it. Oh.
let's be honest, Albert. Like, Lamar's going to come right back to the negotiating table again after wanting a fully guaranteed deal. He's going to be back in the fold again this offseason, wanting a fully guaranteed deal or something close to it. He's Lamar. He's an island. He doesn't trust anybody. That will perpetually be something that the Ravens have to deal with until he's no longer worth dealing with.
Someone pointed out to me this that I thought was sort of interesting is that Lamar's bumpiest seasons when he's missed the most time were all in the midst of contract negotiations. The most significant missed time for him was in 21, 22.
Let's be honest, Albert. Like, Lamar's going to come right back to the negotiating table again after wanting a fully guaranteed deal. He's going to be back in the fold again this offseason, wanting a fully guaranteed deal or something close to it. He's Lamar. He's an island. He doesn't trust anybody. That will perpetually be something that the Ravens have to deal with until he's no longer worth dealing with.
Someone pointed out to me this that I thought was sort of interesting is that Lamar's bumpiest seasons when he's missed the most time were all in the midst of contract negotiations. The most significant missed time for him was in 21, 22, and 25, all after failed contract negotiations. Do you have to sign him to an extension now or risk?
Who the nigga throwing the ball to? Nigga, what are you doing?
And do you want that to be the foot that your new coach is getting off on? You know what I mean? If you want to get off on the right foot.
Let's be honest, Albert. Like, Lamar's going to come right back to the negotiating table.
Man, run the ball. Man, that's scary, guy.
Let's be honest, Albert. Like, Lamar's going to come right back.
You've had it, man. You've been on two of them. What the hell is a middle field guy? Mm. These niggas been getting hurt all. This is like crazy. Can't just look at this bull crap all game, nigga.
Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Denver Broncos and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And away we go at the link. Here's R.J. Harvey on the return. Spins out of one stop. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's brought down at the line.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line.
They give up the middle to Harvey. He finds space for a few yards that time. Brought down on the effort by Quinion Mitchell. He goes to the hurry up here.
3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. They'll send it out wide to Sutton. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
1st down, Denver.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Whiteout's getting involved in the ground game. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brought down back at the 31-yard line.
Nix from the gun. Eagles are on it, and down he goes. Working quickly here.
A loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and long for him here. Headed out right. Past the line, he's going to run for it. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 26 yards. And the Broncos 1st down. A gain of 26 yards. 1st down, Broncos.
On 1st down, it's Nix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. He finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another Broncos 1st down. A gain of 14. And the Broncos 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Throw left side, caught by Bryant. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
At the 32-yard line.
Nix to throw again. Brought in close to the 8. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good for a Broncos first down. First and goal.
Working inside the red zone. He's got it. It's in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up second and goal at the Eagles' 1-yard line.
Bombers.
Throwing again. Here's Nix. That one's incomplete in the end zone. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Third and goal. Here's Nix. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Nick's going to try and throw for it. And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails. Well, the way they confidently marched down the field on that drive, really been surprised to see them struggle from just a couple yards out, Brock.
Can I tell you, Kate, I'm not all that surprised. I mean, the percentages tell you that these are not a gimme by any means. And now all you've done is just give me that defense a little bit of momentum.
35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Working quickly here. Well, it looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. On the move, headed right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script, Brock. Test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
And he's going to be touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And they bring him down around the 34. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our 1st quarter. Our score, 6-0. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. And dose of the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 8. That's another Eagles.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a 1st down.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6. They'll throw 3rd and long. Chased out to his right. Knocked away and hits the ground, incomplete. That brings up 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Hurts now on 4th. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A 4-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 20-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Short pass brought in. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Offense in the hurry-up here.
And the Broncos, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Nix with it on 1st. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Working quickly here.
4 yards. Complete to Troy Franklin. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the Eagles' 49-yard line.
Nix, quick out wide, complete. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. And we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Once more, it's Nix. He finds Ingram, working downfield here. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain.
Broncos, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Nix now on 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the man he was after. And now it's 2nd down. They'll throw again. Nix. Has it down close. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal. Offense up to the line fast.
And the Broncos, 1st down. 1st and goal, Denver.
From the red zone now. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, then let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Now Nix. They'll send it out wide to Sutton. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos grow their lead just before halftime. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
They'll try to run it in. And the defense holds him at the 2. Brock, he can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone.
Eagles nothing.
So they didn't call on him following the touchdown, but they do call on him here as he sends this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. Rolling out to his left. On the run. They connect on the deep shot. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a 29-yard gain. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line. First down throwing for Hurts. Getting out to his left. He can run it. And this is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 20.
Here's Hurts. Flushed out of the pocket. Moving right. Airs it out down the sideline. And he's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles make it a one-score game before halftime. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
Well, Brock, the run's certainly an option as they lined up for 2, but as an offense, what are you looking for when you decide to throw it instead?
Well, you've spent all week working on these plays, and usually you have 2 or 3 that you like. That run game, you're right, you can run it. But there's so much more space with creativity in the passing game. Good offenses, elite offenses, they find a way not just to practice it, but to execute it when it matters.
There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive. On first down, it's Nix. Outright, and Ingram makes the grab. And he'll work this one up to the 28. That's Nolan Smith there for the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 28-yard line.
Nix from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
A loss of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Offense to the line fast. Oh, they faked the spike. They're going to throw. And they aren't fooled by that fake spike. They kept charging and got there to take him down. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Back to throw, Hurts. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
And 20 at the 25-yard line.
Now Hurts. Vacates quickly left side. And no look there, and that throw falls to the ground. Jahan Dotson, the intended receiver. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. They go play fake with Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the 2nd half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback, and they didn't either.
He's got this at the 27. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10. At their own
1st and 10 from the 32. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Denver.
To throw, here's Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. Here's Nix to throw. He had it for a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Shotgun handoff to Harvey. He wants to, but he's not going to be able to continue the run. Got him 6, but they stopped him short. It's 4th down now.
A gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
Looking to throw. Able to get it to Franklin. And unsurprisingly, Brock, he's not going to get the first here. Still failing to see the thinking behind that one as they turn it over on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. They go to Barkley again. Still has some space inside the 35. And he is down to the 30-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
10 yards. That's another Eagles
Going to the ground again on first. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. Moving quickly, trying to get set. On second down, here's Barkley. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Talanoa Hufanga there to make the play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. We got the football clock, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker, 4th down.
A gain of 3 yards.
So we're through 3 here. It's the Eagles in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is within reach. Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Mo finds his back, Harvey. And this one doesn't go long. Looking quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 22-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. And goes to the hurry up here.
And the Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Hits his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Nix to throw again. Completed over the middle. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Offense in the hurry-up here.
It's a gain of 20. That's good for a Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Once more, it's Nix. Short pass brought in. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Second and 3 now. Nix, quick out wide, complete. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Working quickly here.
That's another Broncos first down. A gain of 4 yards. First down, Broncos.
Throwing again. Here's Nix. Finds him over the middle. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Broncos holding a 4-point lead. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Offense is set. 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And a nice little run there. Gets him 5. 2nd down upcoming.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Another carry for him. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
The Eagles decide to spend their third and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Design run, here's Nix. A kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. He's keeping it, trying to get it forward. So the Broncos ride out of here with a win on the road. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And, Kate, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Broncos are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.
Oh, my God. Man, you know, punters and kickers, bro. It's good enough for, bro. Oh, second team. Drake May. Just tired, my nigga. I don't feel like doing that, to be honest.
Brandon McManus with the extra point. And that kick is no good. So still, a two-possession game, though. It's an 11-point difference, 27-16 as Golden gets to the end zone with 6:36 to go in the fourth.
The new Infiniti QX80 and QX60 Sport are dark chrome stealthed out thieves. With beauty that steals your attention and the competition's thunder. The first ever Infiniti QX80 and QX60 Sport. Make the perfect getaway with exceptional offers on a new Infiniti Sport model. Only at your local Infiniti retailer.
The General gives you a break to keep you covered.
Yeah, whether it's on your car insurance or taking a break from being the auto turn guy.
Man.
On the J.P. Morgan estimates, where they literally presented the estimates of increasing obesity rates at the J.P. Morgan conference.
When the pain of your sin becomes greater than whatever thrill you get from it, you'll stop. When you get to a place where you realize,
Look, you've broken the law. You didn't.
Are we still struggling with our fight?
Nah, man. Like, I didn't know who this person. Okay, y'all, it's time for me to go. Oh man, these niggas won't come home.